Hi there, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to look at a movie full of suspense, Wrath of Man, directed by Guy Ritchie and starring Jason Statham, Holt McCallany and Jeffrey Donovan. We will cover the plot, characters as well as some interesting things that you didn't know about this heist thriller. Stay to the end of the video for all these insights. Section 1 Plot Overview. The film introduces us to Jason Statham, who plays a character known as A. The story follows him as he tries securing a job from Fortico Security, a cash-in-transit company, where vast amounts of money are transported via armored vehicles. On his first day, H is able to exhibit his exceptional qualities within the team. During an attempted robbery, he single-handedly eliminates his robbers. However, H is not what he seems to be on the surface. Through flashbacks presented out of order in time, it becomes apparent that he has personal motives behind what he does. His son was among those who died when they were robbing a Fortico truck previously, and so he wants revenge. Section 2 Key Characters. Let's talk about some important characters in this movie. Jason Statham, a man with few words but many talents, he has a stern face and killing skills which make him formidable foe throughout the film. His sad past comes out slowly in beats during this movie as we see how much revenge means to him. Bullet Holt McCallany. Bullet is Fortico's partner who trains him how to conduct himself during any operation that may arise while transporting money on trucks or otherwise dealing with clients like two armed guards chasing their wild animals. Jackson Jeffrey Donovan. Jackson is ex-army officer leading the cash truck heists. He is one of the characters who are very smart and a good leader. John Scott Eastwood. John is a member of Jackson's group that appears to be erratic and unstable most of the time. His group operates in such a way that nothing can ever go wrong because of his irrational nature. Section 3 Storytelling and Structure. The movie utilizes non-chronological narrative structure, which implies that the stories are ranked out of order in terms of time. This method has been effective in creating tension and sustaining audience interest throughout. It is through these flashbacks that we get to learn about his background as well as understand why other characters behave the way they do. The fragmented manner by which this tale is told makes it possible for viewers to join the dots little by little, thereby increasing suspense overall. Section 4 Action and Cinematography. This movie has various action scenes. It offers us high-stakes robberies to raw combats, keeping its promise on how thrilling or adrenaline-rushing some action should be like. The camera work here is amazing, where you see every blow, every bullet shot fired at someone exploded with clarity. Highlighting such scenes also help in immersing readers into them. The film's director of photography, Alan Stewart, did a great job making sure each sequence of events was visually appealingly shown through his lens, while James Herbert edited it tightly to ensure its pace remained constant during its entire screening. Section 5 Performance Highlights. The performance by Jason Statham as such puts up a strong show. Known for starring in action films, Statham incorporates his characteristic passion into this role. He effectively portrays a mourning father seeking retribution. His unfailing nature and deadly effectiveness makes him both an admired and feared individual. Bullet, played by Holt McCallany, does justice to the supporting role he plays. This character serves as a guide to it throughout the movie, which is one of the most outstanding parts of this film. Jeffrey Donovan acts as Jackson, giving depth to the villainous persona, making him calculative and cruel. Later, Scott Eastwood's portrayal of John as chaos that heightens tension in the film. Section 6 Fun Facts and Trivia. The following are some interesting things you may not know about Wrath of Man. Remake origin. This movie is called Wrath of Man, which is just another name for Cash Truck, but was originally adapted from Le Convoyeur, a French movie released back in 2004 by Guy Ritchie, who made it suitable for English-speaking people. Collaborations, for example, Lee. This is Guy Ritchie's fourth work with Jason Statham, since they worked together on Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch and Revolver respectively. Thus, their history together, working on different projects, can be observed in an undoubted flawless output of this film. Music score composed by Christopher Benstead contains an eerie cello theme that adds mystery to the entire plotline. This minimalistic soundtrack perfectly complements intense scenes of action in movies too. Casting choices: this movie includes both longtime actors and emerging ones. Actually, Scott Eastwood, whose physical appearance greatly resembles that of his dad Clint Eastwood, adds an extra layer of mystery to his character. Section 7: Critical Reception. Reviews for Wrath of Man have been mixed. Some reviewers have praised the technical aspects and Jason Statham's acting, while others have said that the plot is predictable and lacks depth. Nevertheless, there is a group of people who would appreciate its no-frills approach to heist movies. Some critics argue that the movie does not do anything new but offers solid entertainment. Its highlights are non-sequential acts and actions involving extreme violence, and though some audience might say it lacks complexity in terms of characterization or plot twists. Section 8: Comparisons with other films. Wrath of Man has similarities to other heist as well as revenge films. This is how they can be compared. Similarities to Heat. One such film is Heat by Michael Mann, which is an intense action-oriented heist movie with deep character development. On the other hand, though Wrath of Man also depicts certain elements about robberies and entanglement among individuals involved in them like what Heat. Thus, it misses out on emotional intensity plus intricacy characteristic of Heat. Revenge themes. The theme of revenge runs throughout Wrath of Man. John Wick is one example among others, where the same concept has been explored. However, unlike John Wick, which had a more fanciful and almost mythical portrayal of main hero pursuing vengeance, this film became much more down-to-earth from its inception. Guy Ritchie's style, on the contrary. Adherents familiar with Guy Ritchie's earlier works, including Snatch and Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, will notice his trademark style in Wrath of Man. Nevertheless, this piece has a lesser comedy side compared to past ones. It focuses more on unadulterated combativeness as well as suspenseful atmosphere rather than humor. Section 9: Behind the Scenes Insights. Take a look at some insights from behind the scenes of the movie. Filming locations. The primary location of Wrath of Man was Los Angeles. This choice emphasizes the gritty, urban feel of the film and provides a realistic backdrop for high-stakes action. Statham's preparation. Jason Statham is famous for his commitment to his roles in acting. In preparation for Wrath of Man, he underwent an extensive training to allow him to do many dangerous stunts by himself. His background in martial arts and diving made him a great fit for the physically demanding role of it. Director's vision. Guy Ritchie wanted to make a heist thriller with revenge drama elements in it as well as create suspense, action, and emotional intensity that would thrill audiences all through. With this vision, Guy hoped to keep viewers on tenterhooks throughout the film through suspense, action-packed shots, and feelings that are heart-rending. Section 10: Audience Reactions. The audience has varying reactions to Wrath of Man. Many people appreciate the movie's directness towards heist genre, with some loving its high-intensity action and speeded-up pace. Fans have singled out Jason Statham's performance as especially remarkable among fans of the actor. However, some viewers have criticized the film for its predictable plot and lack of character development. Others, on contrary, found that non-linear narrative interesting, but still there were those who felt disoriented by it because they did not grasp how different events could be related within one plot line. Despite his critics, though, there are still fans who like his hard-boiled storytelling style, which allows him to speak more directly than other films about Wrath of Man. Section 11: Extended Trivia and Behind-the-Scenes Facts. Here are the intriguing things to know about Wrath of Man. Guy Ritchie's direction. Different sides of Guy Ritchie's directorial style have been seen in this movie. Quirky and fast-paced editing coupled with sharp, snappy dialogue is what many associate him with. However, we see a more reserved approach in the film, whose name is Wrath of Man, where tension is created via atmosphere as well as pacing. Statham's character inspiration. The role Jason Statham plays A was influenced by such classic anti-heroes like the ones in Dirty Harry or Death Wish films. These characters are known for their single-minded pursuit of justice, often operating outside the boundaries of the law. Cameo appearances: for instance, Andy Garcia played FBI agent King in a minor role for the film. These appearances create another depth to its universe, connecting it with other worlds relating to crime and law enforcement. Adaptation challenges: there were several challenges faced by filmmakers in adapting the French original Le Corbeau. They had to ensure that they maintained some semblance of loyalty to the source material while not losing out on international appeal, which meant reworking part of its narrative as well as character dynamics for today's audiences. Section 12: Final Thoughts and Conclusion. Wrath of Man stands out from other movies on the heist and revenge genres because it is a gritty and intense addition to these genres directed by Guy Ritchie. This movie marries suspenseful action segments typical of his previous works with mellow sobriety. Jason Statham makes an unforgettable appearance here, playing H, who has all but one purpose: revenge. The non-linear narrative technique employed throughout keeps one interested while gradually revealing complexities within both plots' characters. It is incredible that the action scenes in this film were well organized so that viewers could experience them in their bones. Cinematography and editing go hand in hand to maintain tension throughout the film. The plot isn't innovative, but the Wrath of Man movie is worth watching. On one hand, some audiences have appreciated its simplicity and fast-moving sequences. On the other hand, others have criticized it for being predictable and shallow in terms of character development. However, Wrath of Man does not disappoint as it promises an adventurous and thrilling journey. We hope you enjoyed our detailed analysis and descriptions of Wrath of Man. If you did, please click like on this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button to be updated with our latest content. Let us know your thoughts about the movie in the comment section below, and if there are any other movies you would love us to review, kindly let us know that. Thank you for watching and see you next time.